Good, other cheek to the side. Nice, if you need that little low back release, bend the knees and windshield wiper the feet. It's beautiful, Jackson. Good. Alright, so we're going to start to make our way back. Let's take a little back bend. While we're here though, we'll take locust pose. Chin comes to center, palms of the hands flip down towards the earth. Legs zip together, and with an inhale, lift head and chest. Reach the arms behind you, squeezing the shoulder blades. Legs lift. Breathe. One more inhale. And exhale, slowly release. Nice. Hands come back underneath the shoulders. And maybe you press it back through child's pose, taking a breath or two. Good, really lengthening the spine, reaching the palms forward. Breathe. Begin to start to make your way back to downward facing dog. Hands are going to walk all the way back to the mat. Good. Getting a little stretch through those legs as you come back. Breath in, find half lift. And exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, rise tall, mountain pose. Good. Arms reach overhead. Nice. Interlace those last three fingers together. Pointer fingers are going to come straight up to the ceiling. You're going to come into a modified warrior 3, a variation of warrior 3. So taking a big breath in, exhale. Inhale, right knee comes up into the chest. And with your exhale, step it forward onto the mat, and the left leg starts to lift as your chest comes towards the ground. Gaze shifts towards the ground, and really reach those fingertips forward, biceps by your ears. Good. Breathing in, exhale. Now this inhale, bring left knee into the chest, and then we come up to that one-legged mountain pose. Good. Stepping left foot down, and then we take the right leg in the air, reaching the fingertips forward. Flexing the foot that's in the air. Breathe, core engaged here. Good. Inhale, bring the right knee up to your chest. Holding it here for one-legged mountain pose. Now we're going to get real funky today. Lowering the arms shoulder height. Write your first name with your fingertips here. Connecting the right and left brain. Breathe. Yeah, nice. Good. Woo. Okay. Let's release the right foot. We got the left name to do yet. Left name. Last name with the left side. There we go. Inhale, bring that left knee into your chest. Good. As you're ready, you can write. Good. Big breath in, arms reach tall. And exhale, release the foot. Nice. Let the hands go down at your side. You want to know the secret? Cursive. All right, wiggle it out. We're going to move through a little more balance work here. We're going to take our tree pose this morning. One of my personal favorites. So let's start with the right foot, grounding the right foot in. Begin to shift the weight into your right foot, and then we find a home for our left foot. Hands can come on hips, maybe hands come to heart center. And we find a drishti, so focal point for the eyes, at least eye height or higher. Something that's not moving, so probably not your yogi in front of you. Maybe we kickstand the left foot today. Maybe you bring it into the calf or the thigh. Just avoid pressing into your knee joint. Nice. As you feel stable and sturdy, maybe you grow your tree limbs. Good, reaching tall. Breathe here. Good. 2 more breaths. One more inhale. Your exhale, release the foot. Good, let the arms go. Shake it out. Give it a good, nice wiggle. We'll take the other side. As you're ready, weight shifts into the left foot. And maybe we kickstand the right. Maybe bring it to the calf or the thigh. This side does not have to look like your other leg. Good. Starting with hands and heart center, finding your center. And as you're ready, you can reach, maybe growing your branches. Or maybe you stay right here with namaste hands. Breathe. Two more breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Nice. Before you know it, you'll be doing tree pose while you brush your teeth. It's okay. All right, let's take a big breath in, mountain pose. Arms reach tall. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, high plank pose. Breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. We'll take pigeon pose for our hip opener today, starting by lifting the right leg high. Bring right knee to your left elbow, crossing it under the body, sneaking a little core in here. Inhale, lift the leg high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Squeeze, and then slide the knee down, the arm resting it on the ground, right heel tucks into left hip. Good. Breathing here. Squaring the hips to the floor. So it's easy to just kind of sink into that right butt cheek, but try to keep the hips square. Maybe a block underneath the right hip feels good for support. And you can stay on tall arms. You can come down next to your elbows, whatever feels right in your hips today. Breathing in, breathing out. So as you inhale, maybe you think of a beautiful pink light that you're breathing in, sending down into your hips. And as you exhale, release any gray gookiness that's coming up for you. Every exhale as you release this gookiness, it doesn't come back. Breathing in that pink light, it fills the space. Maybe open mouth exhales feel good here. Really releasing. We tend to hold a lot of emotions in our hips. Our shoulders tend to take a lot of our day-to-day stressors. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Breath in. Your exhale, start to come up to your tall arms. Then tuck the left toes under, pressing the hands into the mat, lifting the left knee. Pull the right knee up into your chest and then extend it long behind you, 3-legged down dog. Maybe you bend and open the knee, pulling the knee towards the ceiling, getting a little opening through the hip. Maybe you roll the ankle, making big circles with the kneecap. And as you're ready, you can release. Right foot down to the mat. Pedal it out. Give the tail a little wiggle. We'll take the left side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Core first. Exhale, bring left knee to right elbow, crossing into the body. Inhale, we reach it tall. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, and then slide it down to rest on the mat. Nice. Breathe here. Good. Coming back to that intention that we created early on in class. Let's breathe into that here. Again, if you've got a lot of tightness, a lot of tension in this hip, finding the pink light, exhaling the gray, black. Now this pose can put some strain on your knees, so I just encourage you to be careful here. If you feel any pulling, anything uncomfortable in the knee, just roll over onto your back and take a figure 4 pose on your back. We've got 3 more breaths here. One more inhale. And your exhale, slowly start to come up to tall arms. Good. Tucking the right toes under, pressing the hands down to the mat. Left knee comes into chest. Extend it long behind you, and once more, bend the knee, open the hip. Take some ankle rolls, maybe big circles with the kneecap. And then we'll come down to our final 4-legged downward facing dog for the practice. Big breath in. Exhale, looking step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward, hips sink all the way down. Take your time. Yeah. And then eventually we roll onto our backs. Good, get cozy. We're going to take boat pose. Don't get super comfortable just yet. So we've got some options for boat pose. You can keep the heels plugged into the mat, arms extending long. You can keep the arms supporting, maybe from behind, and lifting the heels. Or you can lift both arms and heels, whatever you need today, this morning. So boat pose, we want to keep a nice straight spine, keeping the chest open here. This allows us to engage the whole abdominal wall. Arms are going to reach, if that's your variation, and maybe legs reach. Maybe you can straighten your legs. I can't. And breathe, right? So every day's a little different. We're going to take 5 breaths here. Your inhale, arms come high, and exhale, reaching to the front door. Good. Inhale for 4. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Nice. Inhale 1. Your exhale, slowly open up, coming through low boat, and then all the way down onto your backs. Take a full body stretch here, arms overhead, big inhale. And with your exhale, find your Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose on your back. Nice. So before you get too comfortable here, we'll take some butterfly crunches. So typically we bring our hands behind our head. Personally for me that strains my neck, so I like to reach straight through my legs. So your choice today, either reach your hands straight through your legs as you come up, or bring your arms behind your head, hands supporting the back of your neck. So we exhale as we come up, so it's just lifting the shoulders and the head, the upper back. Inhale as you lower, coming all the way down. Exhale, crunch. We're just taking 10 of these. Move with your breath. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you come up. Good. Inhale, lower. And when you finish your 10, just rest it out. Releasing everything down onto the back. Last core today. Well, we use core in almost every pose, but last core workout. Good. As you're ready, start to bend the knees back together. And then we lift the knees so they are in line over the hips. The shin bones are parallel with the floor. Plug the knees together. Glue the ankles together. Arms come out, capital T, goal pose arms. And then just drop the knees off to the right side body, taking a little twist here. Maybe you can gaze over that left shoulder. Breathe. Inhale, come back to center. Again, realign knees, step over hips, and then we drop to the opposite side. Good. Breathe. As you're ready, slowly coming back to center. Releasing the feet down to the mat. We'll take one bridge pose today. So a block can come underneath your low back for support, or maybe you squeeze the block between your knees. Feet plug down into the mat. Heels are directly under knees, and they're in line with the hips. Arms relax down at your side. As you press down through the heels, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Good. Maybe the hands interlace behind your low back. Good. Shoulders take the weight here. Good. Yeah, nice. One more inhale, lift up a little higher. In your exhale, lower one vertebra at a time. Heel pulling the feet out as wide as your mat, maybe even a little wider, and gently windshield wiper knees side to side, back and forth. Good, releasing the low back. So we're going to come into shoulder stand here, but I encourage you to just take it with me, okay? So we'll start with the legs straight up towards the ceiling. Gaze is going to be straight up towards the ceiling. Now maybe this is where you stay today. This is still an inversion. This is still doing the same work for your body. Maybe you want to come into your shoulder stand. Start with plow pose first. Feet coming over your head. Hips will lift up off the mat. Then the hands come to place on your low back for support. Good. Now bring the elbows a little bit closer together. So we're making like an 11 with the triangle. Beautiful. Awesome. Then we straighten the legs straight up to the ceiling. Good. So you have that good foundation here where your triceps and your shoulders are really taking the weight. It takes a lot of pressure and strain off of your neck. Keep the gaze straight up. Engage the legs, point or flex your feet, and breathe. Nice. 2 more breaths here. 1 more inhale. Allow your exhale to come back to plow pose, feet drop overhead, and then the hands plug into the mat and we unroll the spine in 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's take the counter pose, which is fish pose. So we'll just be here for 2 breaths. So bringing the legs together, straightening them long in front of you. Hands are going to come, palms face down. Hands come underneath the hip bones here. And then again, squeezing those elbows together. Good. And then the head drops. So in shoulder stand, we compress the throat, the chest. In fish pose, we open it. Just take 1 more breath in here. Your exhale, bring the chin back to your chest, and then release the elbows from underneath you. Coming all the way down onto your back. Nice work. Knees can come into your chest, and we'll find happy baby. The knees come to the outside edge of the rib cage. The feet come straight up towards the ceiling, and maybe the hands grab for the inside, the outside of the feet. Knees stay bent. Pull the hands down as the feet press up into the hands. You might find that you can press the small of your back into the mat. Might feel nice to rock your baby. Good. So you're ready, you can slowly release. We'll take 1 final twist today, twisted root. So again, arm, spine, capital T here, goalpost the arms, and then right knee crosses over left. And we drop the knees to the left side body. If this is too intense for you, just uncross the knees and you can restack. Your inhale, slowly come back to center. Uncrossing the feet. Take a little lift in the hips to reset your spine, plugging the feet into the mat. And then we cross left over right. And knees drop to the right side of your mat. Trying to keep that left shoulder plugged in, really keeping the twist through the spine. You know, we focus so much on our core and our legs, our biceps, but really, spinal health is so important to overall body health. Strengthening the spine, twisting the spine. When you're ready, you can come back to center. Take anything else your body needs from you today, and you can make your way into Shavasana. Whenever you're ready. Resting every ounce of your body on the mats. And just breathe, letting go of your breath, allowing the brain to take over that function for you. Relaxing the shoulders into the mat, allow the palms to face the ceiling. Unhinge the jaw. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relaxing the muscles in your forehead. And gently kiss your eyelashes together.